Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the show, man. I was having technical difficulties, but we back, and we gonna get right into the content, man.
Look, outside of that, the feds picked you up 2 times, right? You said the feds have picked you up on numerous occasions, right?
What part?
Lady
What time?
Fino,
Yeah. Okay, so look,
so
we're gonna elaborate and we're gonna respond to that. Yeah, no, because at the end of the day, it's like this, right? Because when the same time they came and picked your ass up, right? They came and got Big Useless, right? And then they rolled on me.
Yeah.
So you already know the answer.
I don't know that they wrote on you. I'm telling you. I'm saying
we dealing with this
2 separate times.
Okay,
I hear you.
Okay, wait. Hold on.
You're talking.
No, look
to them.
Okay, so listen.
You can't just say you know.
Okay, no. So this is a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah.
Brick Baby hit me. Well, like
I know
5, 6. No, hold on. No, you
on the play.
Yeah, on the play, right?
Yeah.
And then some dogs eat somebody, right? So they contact Brick. They was like, Brick, we need our shit back. Can you get it from this individual, right? Yeah. Which is me. Brick hit me and was like, man, they ordered you up. I said, nigga, you about to be ordered up. You get what I'm saying? That was the conversation.
Yeah.
What happened? You get what I'm saying? Our interaction when getting to know each other. So Brick found out what I do, and I found out what he do. You get what I'm saying? So next question.
Meanwhile, none of us know or need to know.
It was basically when I called, I say the play, but he know what I'm on. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we argued, I think, when he said I'm about to get ordered up, because I think we had some words.
We had some words and stuff like that.
Ordered what? Nigga,
but you probably thought he was coming from a different place.
What I'm saying is, because, all right,
2 birds in 1 stone, put it that way.
If I get his number from Big Bro, or however I reach you, I'm like, get me in contact with Cuz, boom. So when Cuz, I'm like, Cuz, they trying to, you know what I mean? I don't know that Cuz moving like this, so when I tap in, I'm like, oh yeah. And they basically telling Cuz the same shit. I'm like, oh, that's why they want me to go get it from Cuz, because can't nobody else get it from Cuz. I'm like, this one, you ain't gonna be able to get back without you gotta come with some cash. You get what I'm saying? But either way it go. I get what you said. Yeah. All right. So
I'm on my way to the gym. Kevin Gates just dropped the album, and the world just drops this on me. Let's dig deeper.
The acting United States Attorney here in Los Angeles. Today, we're here to announce federal criminal charges against Eugene Henley Jr., a career criminal known as Big U, who used his contacts and leadership role in the Crips criminal street gang, the entertainment industry, and a youth charity to further his own criminal enterprise, an enterprise that engaged in murder, extortion, robbery, human trafficking, COVID fraud, and other felonies. Mr. Henley and several other individuals linked to him and his criminal enterprise were charged in a criminal complaint with federal racketeering conspiracy. Mr. Henley is a fugitive, and he is currently wanted by federal law enforcement. Other individuals linked to his criminal enterprise were arrested today, approximately 10 defendants who are charged in various indictments. Again, Mr. Henley is a fugitive. 4 defendants are in state custody and will be transferred into federal custody, and we are still seeking Mr. Henley and another fugitive. The Department of Justice's top priority is eliminating violent crime caused by criminal street gangs and organized crime. These organizations cause a tremendous amount of harm in our communities. And today's arrests are part of our office's efforts, FBI, IRS, LAPD, the team you see up here, to make our communities safer and rid our streets of these criminal street gangs, including ones operated by violent felons like Mr. Henley, who are posing as savvy businessmen and community leaders, but in the end are violent criminals. The affidavit filed with the criminal complaint alleges that Mr. Henley operated Big U Enterprises, a mafia-like organization that utilized Mr. Henley's stature and long-standing association with the Crips criminal street gang and other gangs here in Los Angeles to intimidate businesses and individuals in our communities. I want to stress that the allegations here in the complaint are allegations only, and the defendants are presumed innocent until proven otherwise. Let me talk a little bit about Mr. Henley and the street gang here. As I said, Mr. Henley is a widely known leader within the rolling 60s. He rose to prominence in that gang decades ago, and he has since been a fixture on the internet talk shows and podcasts, all things that law enforcement have looked at closely as part of this investigation. He has maintained the image of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label and of somebody who gives back to the community here in Los Angeles, funding a South LA-based charity, developing options, which purports to help at youth risk escape gang life and escape the perils of gangs in high crime areas. The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture. It is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar, and a cheat, and the criminals that enabled him. For example, Mr. Henley engaged in a murder of a musician signed to his label in 2021 and dumped the victim's body in Las Vegas off of the I-15 freeway. He then attempted to evade and obstruct the investigation into the murder, including ordering witnesses not to speak with law enforcement. Henley's criminal enterprise also engaged in other crimes, including transporting prostitutes across state lines, extorting strip clubs, marijuana dispensaries, and other businesses, and fraudulently applying for COVID loans in the form of a business relief loan. On that application, Mr. Henley falsely stated that his music label, Unique Music, operated at a $200,000 profit in 2019 and was entitled to government assistance, despite the reality that the company had operated at a loss and was ineligible for such relief. Finally, Mr. Henley is accused of embezzling donations made by celebrities, professional athletes, and businesses to his charity, Developing Options, which, as I said, purports to give South LA at-risk youth alternatives to gang violence, drugs, and other criminal activity. Henley used this charity as a front. He used it to conceal his fraudulent activities, his criminal enterprises activities, and evade detection from law enforcement. If convicted on the racketeering conspiracy, he and his co-conspirators face approximately a 20-year federal prison sentence. I want to thank our federal law enforcement partners, our state law enforcement partners who brought about the result here today. The Los Angeles Metropolitan Gang Task Force from the FBI. It's comprised of FBI agents, LAPD officers, IRS Criminal Investigation, U.S. Department of Justice Inspector General's Office, Los Angeles Police Department, the North Las Vegas Police Department. This case is a great example of state and federal law enforcement working together to address harm from a criminal enterprise. I also want to thank our prosecutors, Assistant U.S. Attorneys Kevin Butler and Jenna McCabe, for their diligence and dogged determination in this case. With that, I'll turn it over to our next speaker, FBI Special Agent in Charge, Ted Knox.
Hey, yo, you, can you subscribe and turn on that bell too? Because when you do, you're helping unbiased, independent news.
LA Crip leader turned gang interventionist, ran mafia-like enterprise, feds allege. Eugene Big U Henley is a well-known figure in the hip-hop world and has been called rap's godfather by Henley of murdering a young rapper in Las Vegas, among a variety of other crimes. Eugene Big U Henley, a Crips leader who helped launch Nipsey Hussle's career and was dubbed rap's godfather, has been accused of murder, kidnapping, robbery.
Hold on, y'all. We're gonna go back to that. Yeah.
Lord Durk has been.
Oh, that's Bill. Okay. Big U and Marks, they told him they ain't letting him.
Who is Marks? That's who is that?
It makes my fucking skin turn when this nigga says my fucking God.
Shout out to Rich the Trapper, man. You already know, man. Shout out to Trap. But yeah,
like legit. Make me want to go ahead and catch a assault on an officer charge for punching on his cop. Make me want to catch an assault on an officer charge for socking on a cop. This guy right here, Officer Rat. Appreciate you, Snoop Wilpock. You're a real one, bro. Thank you.
Oh, that's verified. Okay.
Y'all knew they gonna say him and Big U was one.
Is that the white guy, Wag?
What?
Is that white guy? The two names they live gentlemen. Is that the one right on knee, right?
Talk, I ain't finna hear nothing about my people, my nigga. That's out.
What you talking about his knee for, bro?
What you say? I was saying that nigga.
I'm finna get up out of here, my nigga. I don't know, bro. I ain't fuck with this shit. Yeah, I'm about to here, my nigga. Free Avenue Angel until he's free. You know what I'm saying? Chat. All that.
Wait, hold on, bro. What happened to Trap?
And by soliciting donations from celebrities and grants from governments and foundations to these charitable organizations, in actuality, Henley and other members and associates of the Big U Enterprise use these purported nonprofit entities to enrich and further the objectives of the Big U Enterprise, including by embezzling funds, managed charitable donations to the nonprofit entities, using the nonprofit entities to fraudulently apply for government assistance and loans, and using the nonprofit entities to falsify employment and financial records to personally benefit members and associates of the Big U Enterprise. Members and associates of the Big U Enterprise would discipline other members and associates who acted in ways seen as detrimental to the Big U Enterprise, or other individuals who are seen as disrespecting the Big U Enterprise or its members, including through threats and acts of violence such as assault, kidnapping, and murder. Members and associates of the Big U Enterprise would avoid detection by law enforcement by, among other activities, attempting to thwart and evade law enforcement surveillance, destroying video surveillance or other evidence, and threatening or otherwise pressuring victims or witnesses of crimes committed by members or associates to the Big U Enterprise to avoid interaction with or to provide untruthful statements or testimony to law enforcement officers. In sum, there is probable cause to believe that in furtherance of the Big U Enterprise, Henley kidnapped and murdered victim RW in Las Vegas in retaliation for perceived disrespect to the Big U Enterprise and endeavored to conceal that murder with other Big U Enterprise members and associates. Henley, Robinson, Martin, and Williams committed and arranged robberies to enrich Big U Enterprise, further the extortions committed by the Big U Enterprise, and then create the impression that the Big U Enterprise control Los Angeles. Henley, Robinson, and Martin extorted individuals in Los Angeles for purported protection when such protection was actually from violence committed by the Big U Enterprise itself. Henley and I swear I'm not going to say this right. Athlete, I don't know, bro. We just gonna call it AF. F all that. I'm just gonna end up ruining the hell out of this name. Henley and AF arranged for the interstate transportation of individuals to engage in prostitution for Henley and Big U Enterprise members. Henley defrauded various companies, donors, athletes, and celebrities, and provided donations to the Big U Enterprise charities, only to transfer those donations to his own personal bank accounts for personal use. Henley fraudulently obtained funding from the City of Los Angeles Mayor's office through gang reduction, youth development, Grid Foundation, portions of which received federal funding. Henley defrauded and attempted to defraud the Small Business Administration, the SBA, for loans that benefited the Big U Enterprise. To enrich Blanton, a Big U Enterprise associate who purportedly to work for the Big U Enterprise charitable organization, Henley, Martin, Blanton, and Hines committed bank fraud by submitting a fraudulent mortgage application, and Henley, Robinson, and Martin, and other members and associates of the Big U Enterprise attempted to obstruct investigations into and conceal the above referenced crimes committed on behalf of the Big U Enterprise. Statement of probable cause. Unless otherwise noted below, my knowledge of the facts summarized herein is based on my training and experience, my discussion with other investigators, and my review of law enforcement reports, search warrant, and subpoena returns. Title 3, wiretap interceptions, public domain, interviews to include YouTube and podcast interviews and docuseries, electronic and other written communications, interviews of certain individuals in City of Los Angeles records, and other publicly available documents. The Big U Enterprise. As discussed herein, I believe that Henley led the Big U Enterprise. Robinson, a years-long associate and confidant of Henley, has served as his right-hand man, underboss, and enforcer in the Big U Enterprise, and Martin was also a close co-defendant and trusted lieutenant of Henley and the Big U Enterprise. Much of the Big U Enterprise structure and affiliation with the Rolling 60s is in public domain. And a television series, Hip Hop Uncovered, the docuseries which Henley executive produced, Henley detailed the history of the Rolling 60s and its involvement with that gang. Henley admitted he was a Rolling 60 member from the first generation. Henley advised that the Rolling 60s was a large Crip gang known to instill fear in the community. Henley claimed that he did not have gang-related tattoos because people already knew where he was from, and it was never a question. A similar quote that Henley often repeated when asked why he has no gang tattoos. It is that. It isn't on you, it's in you. After encouraging legal trouble as a juvenile, Henley moved from California to Chicago. Henley admitted elsewhere to being on the run and conducting illegal drug activities in Chicago. While Henley was living in Chicago, Henley decided to move back to Los Angeles to participate in a gang war after the associate's murder. At that time, Henley noted his mentality was that.
Hold on, y'all. Let's see this real quick.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? Now here's proof that Wack already knew ahead of time that the feds was coming for Big U. One of the victims' mother spoke to Wack. She's the one that said that Big U murked their son, but she told Wack not to tell anybody about it, basically telling Wack to keep it a secret. But she didn't know that Wack recorded the phone call. Then he leaked the conversation on Clubhouse. She said they're gonna make the arrest in March, and look, she was right. Then Wack told her that the investigation is already done. But my boy, how do you even know that? How do you even know there's an investigation to begin with? That's something that only the feds will know.
Well, they told me between me and you, please, between me and you, don't tell nobody because I don't want nobody to know. They're going to be making an arrest the ending of March, the beginning of April.
The investigation is already done. Like, whatever they doing, they already doing. Done. Now, the fact they told the street, unfortunately, I felt withholding this is cooperating with the police. I'd have played this after he was arrested. Gonna be like, oh, why? You knew they was coming. You didn't say nothing. Right. Would have been right. All the way right. The family still cussing me out. Why did you play that? Why did you tell me? Why did you tell me?
OG Neptune said there is no PC in the feds, so everyone gets placed together. He said Big U is gonna beat the brakes off a loose cannon. Big U might line him and Brick Baby up for the fade. You see, there is no escaping it this time. I feel bad for Loose Cannon because he just got beat up by Cowboy the other day, and now he's gonna get beat up by Big U. Loose Cannon's dad already told on Big U. So Big U is gonna get a 2-for-1 deal on this one.
And I know one thing to be for sure, he ain't cool with Big U. The homies told me, when you go to the feds, ain't no PC. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, y'all all go to court together. He said, bet this, one day, when Big U and Brick Baby, Loose Cannon go to court, because they all gonna go to court on the same day, the officers might forget, which they will, forget and put everybody in the same tank, which they will. It will happen. He gonna be up in there. And the only way somebody don't get touched is if they tell before they go in there. And then you gotta remember, Loose Cannon dad already told on Big U before. Man, when he see you, man, he gonna try to get some teeth up out of you.
They wiretap Brick Baby and Big U's phone, so the feds know everything. Allegedly, Big U tried to murk a guy from Grape Street. There's even a conversation of Big U catching Wack slipping. Wack was begging for his life. Big U was taxing everything from the streets to LA County Jail. Allegedly, he was selling phones for $6,000 in jail. On one of his phone calls, Big U said, I ain't retired, and claims to be still active in the streets. I'm gonna let you guys read it for yourself.
Got Big U on the back. course. Let's set that paper allegedly. Okay, so that was just
You're now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with another reaction from my boy Clips Reacts. And the title reads, Wack 100 responds to Big U and Crash Out. But before we get to the content, man, y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell so y'all can catch every video when I drop them. Now, on this one right here, Wack responds. He said, man, you's a monster. And I'm talking about he went in, and I want to know, man, y'all thoughts on what y'all think about this, man. What would make a person this mad, this upset to where this been going on for this long? Even when a man is incarcerated, there's still this deep, deep hatred for this guy. It got to be something that we don't know about, and you could best believe that everything is going to come out now that he's locked up. Everything about to come out. So we're going to find out more, but let's get to this reaction right here. Wack 100 responds to Big U, Crash Out. My boy Clips Reacts. Y'all go over there and subscribe to his channel. Let's go.
The amount of self-snitching, control extortion, and witness cooperation going on in this Operation Drawdown indictment is ridiculous, because the amount of self-incriminating evidence that's on YouTube right now is going to ultimately be the reason why they may not beat these charges.
I got more murders than you got squabbles in the hood and homies. Yeah, those that you got squabbles in the set on the hood. Hey, can you give us like at least 2 names from your put on and what block?
Whoa, that boy said I got more hot ones than you.
Rick, not the trick. What the fuck going on?
I ain't never seen you at no meeting at Hyde Park, Horace Mann, or at 54th. When did you get put on? When did you get put on? I got put on in 2002. I got put out on 2002 Eileen Street at June House. Yeah, dead homie. So when you get put on?
No, you haven't. You've been in,
man, cuz Billy was a part of my put on. They was a part of my put on. Oh, the dead homies. My first name was Baby Wild. He's an Izzy turned East Coast. That was the third squabble. Who did you squabble, gang?
everybody.
Who? You didn't squabble. Everybody. You would have went home stuff.
Such a
you didn't go. Hey, you come up here with 30. None of them was from 60.
You ain't
Who does that? They doing this in front of Adam 22 and pressing Adam 22 for Adam 22 company and his business. This is good. This is good content. Keep it going. I'm not gonna say nothing. You guys are doing an awesome job. This works for No Jumper. But in the end, y'all see how it's playing out.
But if you don't know by now, Big U has turned himself in, and he has been arrested and is currently incarcerated county jail right now.
Hey everyone, I'm Carolyn Johnson. Eugene Big U Henley turned himself in today. He and more than a dozen others are facing charges. NBC4's Darsha Phillips is in the newsroom for us tonight with details on the federal indictment. Darsha.
Eugene Henley, or Big U, is known as an anti-gang activist, but authorities say he is everything but that, using his prominent role in the South LA Crips gang to run a criminal enterprise. He was declared A fugitive earlier today, Henley did turn himself in. Executive used his connections to the South Los Angeles Rolling 60s Crips gang to run a mafia-like organization, all while pretending to be a successful and charitable entrepreneur.
He has maintained the image of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label and of somebody who gives back to the community here in Los Angeles, funding a South LA-based charity, developing options.
But the complaint unsealed today paints a very different picture, alleging Henley's Big U enterprise engaged in illegal activities, including extortion, robbery, human fraud, bank fraud, and other financial crimes.
We know.
As one of them, a thief, a liar, and a cheat.
Federal authorities say Henley was an aspiring musician in January of 2021 in Las Vegas and disposed of his body off of Interstate 15.
But before he turned himself in, he sent out his final message, and he made claims that he was indicted because of WAC 100 and 600. He tried to blame it on the content creators for being the reason he was being watched over, and the indictment started against him in the first place.
So what y'all think about that? Which y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all caught up on this already. Y'all seen this part of these little clips already surfacing through the internet. But what do y'all think? Matter of fact, let's hear what Big U got to say, and then I'm gonna ask y'all what do y'all think in the comment section.
Well, this is gonna probably be my last video. I'm gonna go turn myself in and see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive, so they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. He's actually got video and footage of it, so y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, they was asking about WAC, loose cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sound the internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to him, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody. But y'all sitting it around getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community. I ain't been nothing but a help to our community. But I guess it is what it is. This the price of being black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community and do what you can. You're just guilty because somebody else don't like you and then go on the internet and y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in, though. Because I ain't did nothing.
Wow. What he really want to say is you street dudes, you street content creators, you guys that supposed to be from gangs and the streets and all that, y'all foul for covering this. Y'all foul for keep on putting these videos out with these dudes saying I did this and did that. Y'all giving it attention. Y'all be playing it. Y'all giving it the light of day. But he can't say that. I wouldn't have said, these videos that we see him on right now, I wouldn't have did none of that. I would just turn myself in, got in contact with my lawyer, and me and him would have talked. But saying all this right here, what y'all think in the comment? Y'all think that was wise for him to say? And do y'all think that the content creators is the reason why the light was shined on him and he's arrested, or probably because of the crimes that he probably allegedly did? Or do y'all think that him saying that 600 was Ryan with the police when his house got raided? He said that they was asking about WAC 100. What do y'all think in the comment section about what he's saying at this moment?
The fact is, man.
But yeah,
they went to my house, kick my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows. They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean? These dudes tagging him. But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got this last thing to say. Wack said he's gonna destroy developing option, right? So who gonna replace developing option? Which one of the 60s gonna call yourself coming in? Because whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wack. Believe that. So remove me to get me out the way for somebody else to come in who gonna cooperate. That's what the play is. That's what the whole play is. I'm out.
Now, you knew Whack 100 wasn't going to just sit there and not respond. And when I say Whack crashed out, I'm talking about Whack 100 just blew a fuse. Bruh got that big U for being a snitch. He got that big U for trying to blame him for the reason he got arrested. He also talked about the people he was extorting turning fed, and the money he was collecting from the people he was extorting was getting provided by the feds. He played a recorded phone call with the victim's mom, and I'm not gonna lie, it sounded like Big U cooked. But before we get to this content, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get this video to 100 likes. Once we pass 100 likes, 500 likes. Once we pass 500 likes, 1,000 likes. We pass 1,000 likes.
Let's also subscribe to my channel as well. Like my videos as well. And also hit that notification bell. Clip Reacts, man. We see you, man. Get your grind on.
2,500 likes. Y'all know the drill. We're up to 25,000 subscribers. Appreciate everybody that's hitting that like button and that subscribe button, leaving comments. Because this one right here is crazy, bro. I'm telling y'all, turn on notifications.
Get this right, Big Useless. Let me get this right. So you telling me, you stupid 2025. See, here go the problem. You mustn't take heed and go attorney up. Because your attorney would have told you, come to me, don't say nothing, don't do no videos, and we're going to walk you in if that's what you're going to do. Because what you just did is you gave the federal agents all our power they need, because now you can't renege on none of this shit. See, you're proceeding indictment paperwork. We just learned about this March 3rd, 2025. So this investigation started 2021. How do they know? I'm going to tell you how they know. You got a investor who I've been knowing probably before you, because he didn't use with you. Red Mike's brother. Y'all know who he is, right? You didn't took this, a regular tabletop you is. You took a regular dude, a regular civil dude, because you had no more firepower or no more soldiers or flunkies around you. A regular dude, and you intimidated him and made him do things and participate in things that you knew damn well didn't fit. And what he started to do,
man, they gonna use all these taping and recording.
Yeah, all this.
If they really want to be petty and say, you know what, let's go back and get a lot of this internet stuff, man.
Stuff is gonna be used.
Man, if this stuff get played in court, all bad.
You know what he did? He turned into Money Brasco. You remember how Sonny Brasco, his wife started telling him, you're starting to become them. You're supposed to be undercover. They started to think he was really a Roller 60 Crip. I've got the power. Big U ain't gonna like this. I'm the only buffer between Big U and Big U. If I get out the way, this gonna happen. You send it over there to extort for $500 and $1,000. Let me tell you something, you silly, dumb, stupid, nitwit, dick-witted. You picked up more than 10 occasions we read the federal money given to the victim. You pressing, they got a face goddamn camera in the mock, and you sending Vay, a civilian who's supposed to tell on you. Vay ain't no gang member. I said it, hey, don't.
Oh, he's reading this from the transcripts. I think I did see this in the transcripts. So, okay, even if they played this is already in the transcripts. I think I seen that. It's all bad, y'all.
About pop out of football, got an all-white woman, live over there in Port Arrest for a wife, and want to come over there, help you with the football. You know what you do? Call me, cuz. Hey, how you doing? I'm Eugene Henley, developing Africa. I'm here for the people. I'm here for the community. Killed it, all right? Shawn Williams, that's what you need to pray for. Shawn Williams was the best friend of Deion Henley, your son that played for the San Diego Chargers. So how he looking at you? Your oldest kid don't even you. He don't even carry your name because you beat him half to death 6-7 times. You remember the first time in 05? Come bail you out, help you get out, turn you up. Remember all that topic? So let's talk about who we need to pray for. You a monster. That's what the is. You didn't get blood. You didn't know Hoover. You didn't know great gangster. You didn't none of that. Young, aspiring kid playing football. Y'all look at that face in my PTR. That's the face of Shawn Williams right there. Look
It's all alleged. We don't know if he did it or not. Everybody is innocent and proven guilty.
Yes, for sure.
So if he's found guilty of this, then yeah, he did it. But as of right now, there's nothing proven that he did it. Even the DNA under the fingernails, they really couldn't prove that. All you got to do is look at the transcripts.
Look at that face. No mustache. Innocent face. What you do? You say he did a diss song? We never heard it. Leave him in a ditch? You left in a ditch. Hey, talk to Bay. Sylvester, the one told the police, y'all got the call and y'all drove in Vegas and did what y'all did. D-Say, I'ma talk about it. D.S. his name D-Say. D-Say is...
Ooh, it's nasty work, y'all. Y'all go over there to Clips Reacts and watch the rest of his video. Go over there and show his page some support and some love. He got some good content. He really takes his time with putting this stuff together. What y'all think, man? This is tricky. What Crip Mag used to say, it's Tricky and Mickey. This is a Tricky and Mickey situation. Man, I would hate to be in a position like this, man, where everybody want me to go down. Man, it's gonna be hard. But if I was him, I'd go get that lawyer that Young Thug had. Might sit up in there for a couple.
Shout out to Content Rick Rock, man. We gonna do the rest of the Big U stuff right after the Yellabeezy.
Hey man, new year, new blessings. You understand me? We made it through a hell of a year. You understand? Anybody that ain't for you, anybody that's going against you, anybody that's goddamn negative, you understand me? Ain't bringing no positive vibe. You know, in the words of Gucci, put that ass in the dirt. Damn!
Yo,
you did.
Everybody in the RICO.
In the context of capital murder, remuneration refers to a murder committed for payment or the promise of payment, or employing someone to commit murder for payment, serving as a critical aggravating factor that can lead to the death penalty. Now, you got your say cheeses and everybody else, they don't got the paperwork. Setting Nash got that work, though. Make sure you subscribe to Bell, stay notified, share to keep your people aware. Let's get into it. Grand jury referral. State of Texas versus Marquise Conway. Date of birth, October 22nd, 1991. Offense, capital murder while remuneration. In the name and by the authority of the state of Texas. The grand jury of Dallas County, state of Texas, duly organized at the January term AD 2025 of the Criminal District Court number 4 for said county upon its oath do present in and to said court at said term. That Marquise Conway, hereinafter called defendant, on or about the 11th day of November 2020 in the county of Dallas, state of Texas, did then and there intentionally and knowingly cause the death of Melvin Noble as individual hereinafter called deceased by employing Kawan White to murder deceased for remuneration and the promise of remuneration, namely United States currency, from defendant, and pursuant to said agreement, Kawan White did then and there intentionally and knowingly cause the death of said deceased by shooting deceased with a firearm, a deadly weapon. Filed March 18th, 2025. There y'all go. Against the peace and dignity of the state, foreman of the grand jury, page 101. Let's get into it.
Dallas rapper is dead today after he was shot on I-35. 28-year-old Melvin Noble, also known as Mo3, was shot on I-35 northbound near the Beckley-Zane curve. DPD says that Noble was approached by a gunman a suspect who was driving a dark-colored vehicle. Noble apparently got out of his car and ran southbound when he was shot. Police also tell us that the gunman shot an innocent bystander as well.
The suspect, who was armed with a firearm, began firing several rounds at the victim, striking him. In doing so, the suspect also struck an innocent bystander who was sitting in his vehicle.
Well, Noble was taken to an area hospital where he was later pronounced dead, while the second victim's injuries are not life-threatening, we're told.
A second man has been arrested accused of gunning down rapper Mo3 on a Dallas highway. 28-year-old Devin Brown was indicted on a murder charge this week. Another man, 22-year-old Kawan Wright, was also indicted on the same charge earlier this year. Back in November, Melvin Noble, also known as Mo3, was driving on 35E near the Dallas Zoo when White approached him with a gun. Police say Noble ran down the highway trying to escape and was chased by White, who fired multiple times, hitting Noble.
Hey, yo, you, can you subscribe and turn on that bell too? Because when you do, you're helping unbiased independent news.
Live on Instagram, with the comments flooded with people suggesting that Beezy was responsible for Mo3's killing. And naturally, Beezy would play dumb to the whole thing.
Goddamn me. Smoke right out the jar. Say no more, say less.
On the 10th of December 2020 that the first person had been charged in connection with Mo3's murder. Keywan Dontrell White, a 22-year-old aspiring rapper from Dallas who went by the nickname FGC Banzo Bling, with court documents suggesting that the cops had received a tip regarding White's involvement in the killing and undisclosed evidence likely to be cell phone data that cops had used to place White at the scene of the murder when it happened. And following his arrest, incriminating images from his own Instagram would circulate. Like this one, apparently posted only 2 days before Mo3's murder, with the caption, "He put a bag on him, now I'm up," with White holding an enormous pile of cash and a rifle suspiciously similar to the one used in the murder. As well as 2 weeks after the murder, he was seen spending a large amount of cash at a jewelry store. And another image circulated, seemingly showing the car used in the crime parked outside wherever he was when this picture was taken on the surveillance video. And even after his arrest, he would post previews of new songs with lyrics where he claimed he will hop out of the whip and let it spray. But to make matters worse, the accused killer had apparent ties with Yellabeezy, as following the arrest, pictures would circulate showing them together. But clearly unfazed by the recent going-ons, at the top of 2021, Yellabeezy would post on Instagram saying that he was celebrating the end of 2020 by putting his haters in the dirt.
Hey man, new year, new blessings. You understand me? We made through a hell of a year. You understand? Anybody that ain't for you, anybody that's going against you, anybody that's goddamn negative, you understand me? Ain't bringing no positive vibe. You know, in the words of Gucci, put that in the dirt. Damn! For sure, you did. Let me go take a toast.
Dissing on that track, left the little bitch ass on 35. What he doing over there? That boy, that from the other side.
Let's get a little more ridiculous right here. Here you go. You got Yellabeezy for surely locked in. They got him at 4:45 p.m. And then you got the capital murder charge right there. And then the grand jury referral. So this was sent to the grand jury right here. And then here's the actual warrant. So they sent the warrant in on the 18th. Then they basically said, all right, you good to go. Go ahead and pick him up. So basically, they had the damn seal for him, basically, and done on the 18th. But here's what's even crazier. He only stayed in Lancaster. Now in Texas, from how I heard, they say Lancaster. That's how they say it in Dallas, from what I heard, you know. Now, that might just be some dummies that I was around, but yeah, bruh. But other than that, man, let's get into it. You got Mo3 mama, by the way, too. I'm going to put this in there, saying justice for my baby. Now, if you remember like the 5th of November, they threw a whole entire smoke screen in there, right? Remember when your man Brown got released on Valentine's Day and the whole world was ready to kick that man down the road and kick him all up his butt and be like, man, he telling, he's snitching and all that, which may be true. But Keywan White would have had to participate in that, or they got type of communications. Why did it take this long? Who knows? But basically, what they just did, they picked up Yellabeezy an hour and a half ago, and buddy, oh my, he's gone now. So what happened allegedly was, remember, Mo3, braggadocious, pull up, squabble, and everything like that. Well, he would come out and basically get to taunting Yellabeezy. And we heard all the songs. I like his Yella, taping Berettas and all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mo3 was very disrespectful in how in which he was operating. But at the same token and same time, y'all got to remember that Yellabeezy was still playing in the background. Remember, everybody was screaming out their mouth, hey, man, say, man, ho, wait a minute. And everybody's sitting there like, man, Freddie, you going to be in trouble. Freddie, you done. Freddie, it's over. Freddie this, Freddie that. And nobody was really paying attention to your man's Yellabeezy. Now, the story with Mo3 is he was kicking it at a house with a shorty.
Yeah,
and shorty's son was somebody's kid, and basically he had on the chain, and Mo3 being as disrespectful as Mo3 is, that's what it was. But let's understand something real quick. This stuff was not no rap stuff.
No,
Y'all gotta remember, these cats used to be cool. These cats used to hang out, bruh. It was kind of stupid.
Cool. Yeah, that's what I said.
But at the same time, this is different because Mo3 came off as a gangster. Mo3 used to antagonize everybody. Mo3 was thugging like that, according to him. Now, I'm going to be honest. I like Mo3's music more than Yellabeezy, but when you poke the bear like that, man, it is what it is. This is all some street stuff, and it's all stupid at the end of the day. Why is this so stupid? Because Dallas has not had an impact in music like it has when it had Yellabeezy and Trap Boy Freddy and Block Boy JB and Solo Lucci and all this crap. I forget it. So I think Lucci is from there, and Go Yayo and all that. And though they're from Fort Worth, but it's the whole DFW. You get what I'm saying? They didn't have that push like they have now with Big X the Plug and everybody like that, bro. Right now, this is beyond pathetic and beyond sad, because you would think that people who used to be cool could find some type of common ground. We see Mo3 pulling up to barbershops, car washes, ready to squabble and all that and everything like that. Now, as a street cat, you're supposed to like that. But as practicality goes, bro, it ain't really doing nothing. Now, what's going to happen after this? Will he be found guilty? Bro, I'm going to be fair, square, obvious, and honest. The same stuff I told about Lil Durk stuff, we still got to wait on that. So it is possible that he beats it. It's very possible that, man, he found out or something like that, or it was just one of those things where people just kind of knew. And so, you know how some of these stupid cats get, man, let's get you a steak dinner, man. Let's do this, man, let's do that. All in the names of looking cool, standing next to people. But at the end of the day, when you come into this rap game, you had to leave the streets alone, bro.
Nah, for sure. Definitely free everybody that's wrongly accused, but I don't know if Yellabeezy is wrongly accused, bro. Rest in paradise to Mo3.
The very first video I made on YouTube, as far as taking this stuff serious, launching a YouTube career, was that you can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. They're watching, and they're not just watching you, they are watching everybody that is around you. That's what it is. Now, some people on the internet were saying, oh man, this is connected to Give Money Lil Ronnie. And it's like, nah, bro, that don't even make sense.
Nah.
Or it's connected to CJ Casino and all that. Nah, bro, that don't even make sense. So speculations and all that stuff out. Y'all seen the paperwork. But it's amazing how all of this crap works. When you had Brown come home, everybody swore that he told. And it's possible that he did. But also, if he did come home and tell and wrapped it all up and everything like that, why are you cats so stupid with how you operate? How do you cats get to the level and to the point that you decide out of your stupid actions that this is what you wanted to be? Now, innocent until proven guilty. I don't know what I don't know. We don't know what we don't know, bro. Somebody could have threw Yellabeezy's name in there, you know, and it was just enough to say, let's go ahead and arrest him. Let's go ahead and charge him. Let's get him up off the streets. That's that possibility, you know. So we will err on the side of caution. We're not going to say anybody's guilty and all of that crap. But what we can say and what we will say is, if this is true, how stupid can you be? If all of this stuff is 100% truthful, how dumb can you effing be? The feds are always watching. The police are always watching. And then even within the police, they have different divisions specifically putting all this crap together. So at the end of the day, man, If you're gonna do it, live with the consequences. If he did it, I don't know whether he did it or not or anything like that, bruh. I ain't never cared too much to look at it and everything like that. But I know y'all gonna watch Just Say No to Sko and everybody else, the Mo3 sector and all this stuff. And the reason why the Mo3 sector lives is because certain people knew, certain people didn't know. But to other people, this crap was beyond obvious, man. One of these days, people are going to start operating like these NBA players and these NFL players, where you get your money, you hit your little clubs, bro, and you take your ass back home. But what people don't understand about the majority of the basketball players or football players and stuff, they actually, majority, don't come from broken households. They come from mother and father conjunction-led households. So when all y'all get to talking and all that, because I know you stupid people, well, what about LeBron? What about KD? I said the majority. Michael Jordan had his mama and daddy. Shaq had his mama and daddy. Kobe had his mama and daddy. Don't bank on the outliers for the majority. Something got to change eventually, bruh. And unfortunately, it's going to take people like me to point out how stupid a lot of you cats are. Somebody who graduated from the streets, bro. I keep telling people this crap all the time. I didn't get to my 30s to start acting like a nigga in his 20s. It's a compliment when y'all say you ain't street and all that stuff. That means I completely fooled you. And I'm proud of that. But hey, man, we'll catch more. I'll drop another video when they drop their little press conference and all this stuff and everything like that. That'll probably be tomorrow. But until then, check out that Big U video I just did, man. Should be probably over here. Other than that, I'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah, man, we just hit 200K. We on our way to 300, man. Subscribe today so you can find out how you can win an Xbox or a PlayStation, man. The details are on the way.
This is how you know somebody is literally going to be in the drawing. Robin Minter, check him out, man. All we do is go down.
All right, we're going to do one more. We're going to do one more video. Yeah, we're going to.
Type into Teenage Trap Network, back to the same. Like, cracking the same, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more. There's good content on there. Good news you can use. Good knowledge you can't get nobody's college, big dog. Tap in with the tap in. Make sure you are, in fact, tapped in with this tap in, man. I told you I would keep y'all updated for the latest and the greatest of what we got going on here at TNN Trap Network. That news you can use. That knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, man. 25,000 subscribers. We're going to get away $100, man. 15,000 subscribers. We're going to get away $100. Make sure y'all tap in with that good. Tap in. You feel me? Make sure y'all get into that if you ain't got into all of that. You feel me? We finna jump into this content. But before we do, man, make sure I get into that, man. After Garden Freestyle. Hold on real quick. Give me 15 minutes to knock out this last piece of content. I'm gonna call you back. All right, bye. All right, let's get into that. We got Turtle, man at the Garden Freestyle. Please don't touch my it got a body on it. Get into that if you ain't got into that. And Fairy Tales.
Y'all go check out that Inflip We Trust, man.
Subscribe.
And that
working hard,
man.
Loose Cannon's wife calling in with a message.
Which has a track on it called NJK.
Hello.
Hi, Sharice. How you doing?
I'm all right. Could be a little better, but amongst the circumstances, I'm okay.
Nah, for sure. So I am recording, just for the record. Okay, what's the update? What's going on?
And all this, he's still doing it for content. Loose Cannon is slow.
When they picked him up, they took him to Henderson facility to get transported. He's going to be transported in the morning. I did just get off a call with him, and he's doing all right. We have good faith that this is all going to be debunked, and he definitely had a message for you and wanted to thank you for your support and making sure that you kept it neutral in a sense of your support for him and Brick and what's going on with Big Useless. And at this point, for all the haters that are preying on his downfall, he had a little something to say for you guys. Sweetie, y'all can.
You know what? I'll give her this. If your girl don't love you the way she loves him, do you even want her?
See that? That's
do you even want her?
Bro.
If she don't love you the way, if your girl don't ride for you and you're a complete buffoon, like she rides with him, even though he's a complete buffoon, do you even want her? She just yelled at her crazy, like, sweetie. She just yelled. You know what? Hey, let her do her. Let her do her big one. She got it.
Go ahead and make all the content that y'all motherfucking want. Excuse me, I don't know if I can cuss this, so you may need to bleep that if you want to post this.
Go crazy.
Y'all can go ahead and make all the content y'all want on him. Because at the end of the day, when my husband get out, he gonna have something for y'all. He gonna have something.
What he gonna have? A glue stick? What he gonna do? Chase me with a pair of
Video.
scissors? Man, he gonna have something for y'all.
He's gonna hit me with a pillow.
He didn't have nothing for niggas when he was on the streets. What he got now? You tough all of a sudden? Get him out of here.
For y'all. And best believe we will win this case because it's all BS. It's all hearsay. There's no actual facts. It's based off of a podcast interview. Whatever. Listen. At the end of the day, they have no evidence against my husband. And the truth will come out. And regardless of what, they can say what they want to say. They got nobody testifying against my husband. And I know that for a fact because I got the paperwork. I'm sure you got the paperwork too.
People have been sending me stuff all day, but wait, so you really don't think that there's any evidence against Luz? Like, I don't even know exactly what he himself is being charged with.
People are basing it on a story he told on your podcast.
Yeah, I saw that.
And at this point, anybody can go and say, I watched this podcast and this Cannon did this, this, and this, and this, and this.
Bro,
there's no chance of that, bro. Stop capping, bro.
Show you guys exactly what
is Luz gonna do? Give me with a pillow, bro. Like,
he is what we like to call an idiot.
Be real, bro. What's Luz gonna do? Yeah, man, no, bro. For everybody understands, oh, she said all that. It's funny. And 22 still. He's the one. 20 dumpster.
Cause he'll be like he'll
Luz Cannon and Big U are being charged with the robbery of a Los Angeles dispensary that Luz Cannon admitted to being involved in during a No Jumper podcast.
manipulate things. Like we go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck they get that? Oh, well, we're going to just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But because it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns. And when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that.
Random. Now that Big U has been charged with these things, is it safe to say that Luz Cannon is in fact a snitch? Because this is literal proof that Luz Cannon is snitching.
There's a rap.
Is it safe to say in fact that he is a snitch?
And I didn't catch on, so it was like I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm his right hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? And then like one day,
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right? Because he was gonna make dude give him 20 for getting it back.
Of course.
And kept you out of it.
Of course. So basically it's like because he'll be like he'll manipulate things. Like we go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck they get that? Oh, well, we're gonna just give them like 40,000.
And then in the indictment it says number 98. According to victim number one, victim number one arrived at Henley's Arlington premises. Robertson, Williams, and other robbers were there as the proceeds of the robbery. Inside, Henley told victim number one, "That's how you rob yourself," and demanded $10,000 from victim number one to ensure robberies did not occur Other robberies did not occur. Henley also directed victim number 1 identify other businesses or dispensaries were good. Okay, so it's loose cannon snitched.
This is loose cannon basically talking about the incident on No Jumper. Yeah. Yep.
Told you he was a snitch. I keep saying that was fucking. I just make it up. He's a snitch. I'm not just saying things. He literally is a snitch. Like literally, he's a snitch.
Nobody was arguing.
Literally,
My
he's a
God,
snitch.
Trap.
Literally.
Shout out to Trap though. We do got a lot of stuff coming up.
I don't want to hear the bullshit. Clearly, you know, I'm no suspect. I'm not involved in this because this is before my time. You know what I'm saying? I met my husband well after all of this, so of course they, you know, they did not ask me any questions or anything to that nature. So I'd like to clear the air on that, so I can speak freely. And if I have an opinion, I'm gonna say that. And everyone knows me, and to know that I am a strong Black woman that will speak my mind. For all you podcasts who've been talking ish about, you know, why she don't just be a wife and be quiet. No, I'm gonna be loud. This is why my husband married me, because I'm just as loud as he is. And best believe I'm gonna be the first one to post what's going on with him. Because if they wanted to try to shoot him or do something, y'all gonna see it. Okay? Talking on the net, do something. Exactly what my husband would say. And best believe this is not
Your husband wouldn't do anything. We just all saw him.
What he's gonna do?
He's having a really rough week. He lied about having his house ready. He got beat up by Cowboy and ran to the gas station. Now this.
gonna be the end of it. You're gonna hear a lot from him. Adam, when he calls me next time, I'm gonna call you so you can get him live off the press and make sure everybody know that he is good. Y'all can go ahead and pray on his downfall all you want. Best believe this comeback is gonna be real. IBM in the building.
Tell him, yeah, I'm gonna save your number. So yeah, just hit me when he taps in. And for sure, yeah, you know, we gotta hold him and break down. I feel like both of them are being falsely accused and just being wrapped up in a bunch of bullshit. I feel like they, you know, they're probably throwing brick and loose in the blender just because they're trying to get at Big U and find anybody who might have something to say about Big U.
Absolutely. And best believe it's all lies. And we can say on the record, it's all lies. And now y'all want to call my husband a liar, call him a liar now. This is the time when y'all can say he's a liar.
Bro, we all just saw him lie. We just saw him lie and be a snitcher. We saw him
lying and a snitch.
He telling everybody.
He was telling
why that guy like the boy
just
who telling everybody. The boy who talk too much. Why you like the boy that talk too much?
Why that boy talk
Let me
too
know
much?
why gone. Why gone, boy, you talk too much.
Because it's all lies. How about you spin that?
Too much. Walk on.
Okay? Spin that and actually go with that instead of saying, oh, it's so good that he's gone. How could y'all pray on another man for being locked up when he got a family? How dare y'all? Put yourself in his shoes. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to put myself in them 2 little shoes or that big ass hat.
At the end of the day, people,
especially that big ass hat probably stink.
On a podcast and say the sky is black, y'all don't believe it. The sky is blue from, you know, my perspective. From someone else's perspective, it could be black at night. Who knows? But at the end of the day, that's not the perspective that I'm seeing.
No.
Okay. So make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all look on my YouTube at Sharice Mills. You know, I'm going to definitely keep y'all in
she go ahead with the promotion.
The loop with things. You're going to always get the exclusive. I'm going to make sure anytime my husband calls, you know.
That's right. You keep that monetization going.
If he got something to say, you'll get it first.
I appreciate that. I feel bad because he got a little too high last night from the contact weed from me and Brick. So
listen, I was looking at it, I was like, does my husband look stuck? He looks stuck sometimes. I was like, where's he looking at? The corner?
He was big stuck by the end of it. I couldn't believe it. I felt horrible.
You know, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, he doesn't do any of that stuff. You know, he's one person, so the smallest inkle of a drink, he'll get super tipsy. Same thing goes with weed. Like he doesn't even do any of that, you know. So that's one thing I commend him about, because you know, I for one, I don't like people that, you know, partake in those type of things around me all the time. And when I met him, and it was just like, wow, okay, you're the perfect person for me. And I love your gangster, I love your illness, I love all of that. Because you know what? It takes a strong man to deal with me, because I am not, you know, I'm a tough cookie. I'm not easy at all. So I needed somebody that can handle me the way he handles me. And best believe all you guys that's in my DMs trying to be like, oh, now he's gone, come check me. Nigga, y'all can't get this.
Don't nobody want that. Everybody's had that.
I don't need a man. I wanted my man. Let's keep it a buck, okay? And everyone knows, I'm sure y'all know, I'm bad and bougie. So best believe I get to the bag. I don't need a man for that. So my husband, he fills needs in all ways and then some. And y'all can never replace. And best believe he'll be out, so he gonna handle y'all. Because best believe I'm screenshotting them DMs, so don't go try deleting it now.
Oh, so all your DMs right
Ain't
there.
nobody
Y'all
scared.
shit
I ain't
on
hitting
that
you
phone and hope you answer. Stop playing with me, girl.
early.
Oh shit.
And I'll buy you a new stove because I know that stove's still broken.
Luce, don't catch another case beating up somebody for DMing your girl.
Not the broken stove.
What you talking about? I don't know what you talking about.
Shit, just a hypothetical. But yeah, all right.
Mhm.
Just let me know. Keep me in the loop, and keep your head up and all that shit.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. God bless.
Appreciate you too. Much love.
Bye-bye.
And that's that, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free Avenue Angel till he's free.
Trap the trap, man. We get out of here. So yeah, man, we gonna be coming at you tomorrow with the interview. Miss Robin Part 2 interview with my mom, and I'm streaming tomorrow as well. Went over some other stuff. Y'all have a great night. Peace.